Hi lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. So lovelies, I came across this trending video on my For You page on TikTok, and I just thought to share with you guys where this pan-colored woman was seen selling a slave doll. And this actually got a lot of people talking and questioning why would she go to such extent to what exactly. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes, guys. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into
Loft, Primitive, and more in Pe.Ple, West Virginia, decided that if they couldn't have the Black Friday slave auction like they used to, I guess they decided to just create dolls and sell those instead. 2024, and this white woman thought selling caricatures of enslaved black women should be a thing. And Tracy here is proud of her purchase of Birdie here, because I'm sure Birdie fits right into her home decor. Because even when it was brought to Tracy's attention here, she doubled down. She said, you know what? I never once looked at this and thought anything about racism. That's the last type of person I would ever be. Sorry to anyone that I may, that's standard white woman behavior and apology, if you may, that I may have offended. But at the same time, please get a life. You can't make this up. Tracy's telling someone to get a life, and she goes out and purchases a whole caricature of an enslaved black woman and thinks she's onto something. So, how does the Carpenter's Loft, Primitive, and more, located at 277 Market Road in Pe.Ple, West Virginia, respond when people tell them this is 2024 and we can't believe you do not understand how problematic it is to sell those mammy slave dolls? Yeah, they block everybody who said anything about them on their page and took all the pictures down like the internet isn't forever. But did they even think about issuing an apology? The answer would be no. So, yeah, you understand the assignment. Let's get it.
I'm 34 years old, and I done seen a lot of bad things in my life. But I don't think I ever seen nothing as bad as this. These folks are selling adult-sized slave dolls in Pe.Ple, West Virginia. Who in their right mind would buy this foolishness? And I was thinking racism was leaving here, but apparently not. Because people are buying these off the shelf. They selling out like hotcakes. What kind of store was that? Who would make something like this, first of all? And who would buy these things? I don't even want to know who the people is buying these things. But this is ridiculous. West Virginia, what y'all got going on up there? Because this is not okay.
I'm going to tell you who would make and purchase something like this. Someone who desperately wants to have a slave. Someone so pathetic and so pitiful that they needed to own somebody else to feel important. Somebody who would take a baby that their husband made illegitimately with one of their illegitimately obtained other people and put them in the oven. It would be those people that used to take the toddler melanated babies and take them out to the swamp and use them as alligator bait. it would be those people, and like, the Dahmers of the world, those people, the weirdo.
Rich abundance, elevation, escalation, and what have you. Now, Sally, Hannah, Becky, Stephanie, whatever. I don't know what you have going on over there with those dolls, but as a person that deals with dolls, that works with dolls, that has dolls, I would like to personally send you one of mine. As a matter of fact, you can send me one of yours. Send me one of yours. And then I'm going to get it together for you. And then I'm going to send it back to you. Okay? Let's see how that's going to work. Oh, y'all bold, baby. This the wrong time in history for y'all to be trying to play like that. Y'all do know that we ain't in slavery no more, right? Okay.
So what in the hell are you troglodytic? Bella, you alright? Oh, okay. Bella, that's my dog. She's female. As I was saying, what are y'all thinking about? What in your two brain cell mind made you think that life-size mammy dolls being sold in your shop was a good idea? Now, you're asking yourself, didn't you just make a video on this, T. Nathan? Yes, I did. I had to write an appeal for that video to get it put back up, and I felt like I need to make another one. So this is from the Carpenter's Loft Primitives and More store in Pe.Ple, West Virginia. And they thought it was a good idea to sell these mammy dolls for $300 a piece. How is it 2024 and you don't understand that this is problematic at best and racist at normal? Yeah, how do you not understand that? And then we have this Bella. You okay? You alright? Bella's alright, you all. She's my dog. She's female. Named Tracy, who purchases this doll for $300 because, everybody needs one of these mammy dolls around their house when you're white, right? And when it's pointed out to her the problematic nature of this, Tracy says the following. You know what? I never once looked at this and thought anything about racism. That's the last type of person I would ever be. Sorry to anyone that I may have offended, in quotation marks, but at the same time, please get a life. Missy Ann, you have a lot of nerves telling somebody to get a life when your life revolves around spending $300 on a life-size mammy doll for your white household. Now riddle me this, you troglodyte Bella, you alright? Okay. I think you all know by now that Bella's my dog and she's female. If you say you don't understand the racist implications of the mammy doll tropes that you're selling, why aren't there any white dolls in this same style? And how is it when white women call you out on your glowworm troglodytic behavior, you block them from the page and then remove the pictures like the internet isn't forever? Cause it's some shit when white women are calling out you troglodytic glowworm Bella, you alright? Y'all know what it is. For your behavior, because you're so busy suckling at the glizzy of white supremacy that only gave you the right to vote 100 years ago and still disregards your wants, needs, and desires to make you breeding stock. Did I go too far? So before anybody asks me, yes, I made this video about the Carpenter's Loft Primitive and More located at 277 Market Road in Pe.Ple, West Virginia to rant. And I need some more people to get blocked from their page and their call log. Let's get it.
Okay, y'all. So in this video This is a store owner in Pe.Ple, West Virginia. And she's standing in the middle of two life-size slave dolls. And she's got this big smile on her face, and I'm not sure that I understand what is so, like, happy about this. I mean, I find this completely offensive. The fact that somebody took the time to make life-size slave dolls and are selling them. And from what I understand, they're selling like hotcakes. I mean, I find it offensive. I mean, seriously? So, people don't like for people to talk about slavery because it was so long ago. And black people should get over it. But what they're going to do is they're going to make these life-size slave dolls and sell them. Because if we can't have slaves to make money off of, we'll make dolls that look like slaves and we'll make money off of them. Really? So I don't know why someone decided to do this, and I don't know what the fascination about it was or is. I don't know what kind of people are buying these, but it is sick. It's a sick person that made these life-size slave dolls, and it's a sick people who are buying them. It's disgusting. It's cruel. It's cold. It's callous. So, yeah, I mean, Pe.Ple, West Virginia, that says it all. Isn't West Virginia where the Wrong Turn movies were done? For the people living up in the motherfucking woods and shit, killing and eating each other and doing things with each other? I don't know. Just sick.
I'm really good friends with a beautiful and very, very powerful practitioner here on TikTok. You may be familiar with her. In my heart of hearts, I seriously hope that she's able to give some type of offering to evoke some of the strongest ancestors to possess and reanimate these adult-sized slave dolls so they can go on an asphyxiation tour in the state of West Virginia, if you catch my drift. Until that happens, I believe collectively we should all find the name of this establishment, leave wonderful Google reviews, and reach out to media outlets and share this video and let people know that it's very disrespectful and disingenuous to think that you can make a mockery or even profit financially off African Americans' history and lineage in this country. You guys take it easy.
Please go back and watch the whole video. He's talking about some life-size slave dolls that are being sold in West Virginia. And he thinks it's the worst thing. I absolutely think it's nice. Because I imagine an adult-sized slave doll is going to have the energy of the slaves. And if you're bold enough and brave enough to take that doll baby into your house and think that anything good is going to come of it, have at it, boo-boo. Have at it. I'm not mad at all. Lots of times folk curse themselves. Just watch.
As much as these people always want to act like they just so in love with, the South and the history, the only parts they want to, put out there is the slavery part. Like, why not make a doll of your grandma? Or of the old missus? Y'all always want to, show stuff like a slave doll for real. Y'all couldn't get a pale looking doll You gotta make it a black slave doll. Like, it's just like, are you serious? But y'all are, so I hope them dolls wake up and give you the time of your life every night around 3 a.m. I hope you hear them scratching on the walls, calling you downstairs, taking you outside in the backyard, so you can really relive that antebellum fantasy in reverse.
Staying in Raleigh County, a small business owner in Pe.Ple says she's received hundreds of death threats following the sale of some controversial merchandise. In a Facebook post that has since been deleted, the Carpenter's Loft Primitive store posted this picture last week. The photo shows store owner Paula Thomas standing beside two handmade life-size dolls. The public quickly erupted after the posting of that photo. Comments called Thomas racist and shamed the store for selling the dolls. We have learned that the dolls, both of the dolls rather, were handmade in Amish country and have already sold for about $300 each. We reached out to Thomas today for an interview. She declined to go on camera, but she does tell us that she now fears for the well-being of her employees and herself. Thomas says she has received hundreds of death threats and phone calls following the sale of the dolls. She says people have also threatened to burn down her store. When we spoke with Thomas, she referred to the merchandise as primitive garden dolls.
On a regular basis, my comment section, particularly my Instagram, is inundated with people who say that, oh, you're racist, you're bringing up race, you're always putting race in it. Why shouldn't we, when shit like this is going on? I want y'all to meet Miss Paula Mullins. She's out of West Virginia. She's the owner of the Carpenter's Loft. Good Christian woman, huh? She does what she does because Jesus was a carpenter. They always love Jesus. All the time. Here's Paula's business. Paula likes to sell dolls. Paula and her friends love it. This particular woman waited for her doll to be made. Do you know how demented you got to be to want some shit like this in your house? But when Paula was asked about it, I mean, she said, no. It's not like that. They're not slave dolls.
Like, seriously, lovelies, this actually, got me a lot of thinking. It also reminded me of a video that I posted earlier on, as a result of the truth that's been revealed and all of that, as a result of Bible verses being missing, opening the vault and realizing that Jesus Christ was a black man. And I also posted a video about a Black Friday. Like a Black Friday, which revealed that during the time of slavery, during the time our ancestors were into this hardship of slavery and all of that, there was a time this Black Friday of a thing was invented, in which some slave owners or slave masters are meant to sell slaves in a cheaper price. Like, this gives an opportunity for those people that actually want to purchase these people to purchase them in a giveaway price or in a discounted price. Like, this is a kind of an avenue that gives some people privilege to get these people, which they turn to be properties, goods, services, to get them at a cheaper rate. And funny enough, this Good Friday was actually not explained this way on Google. But by the grace of God and by the findings and truths being revealed and the revelations, a lot of things being revealed, and this Good Friday of a thing was actually revealed. Like, that was actually how Good Friday of a thing was invented, even if it's not on Google. Like, seriously, So this pan-colored woman decided that it was actually okay to sell these dolls. Like, I don't even know the reason why, she have to think this way. Sometimes when I come across so many of these kind of videos, I used to tell some of my, that some of these people, some of these pan-colored people, always wish that they can actually go back to the hands of time. And some people are like, oh my god, why would you say that? People have gone or have grown past this. People are trying to, move on. This is 2024. No, nobody is thinking that way. But I said what I said because of things like this, because of what we see at the point of trying to get things out here to put for you guys. There are a lot of things that we have to see and all of that, and this actually make me to realize that some of these people still want us to go back to the days. They still want to own some people. They still want to like some of them actually want to enjoy, or I don't know, or experience what their ancestors have. And this is actually justifying what I was just reasoning, what I was like, telling myself, like, this is just getting too much. How could you, in 2024, when we all think that all of this kind of, things, racial laws, reances and all of that, we are trying to get it eradicated. And in 2024, this thing is happening. This thing is happening. Like, seriously. How could you open a store and sell stuff like this? And the worst part of it is that the way at which they claim ignorance, the way at which they pretend as if they don't know what they are doing, the way at which they pretend as if, oh my god, you guys are just taking this too far. I do not know what you guys are talking about. Like, you know exactly what you are doing. You know exactly what your intention was. But when you see that some people are beginning to backlash you, or people that you felt that they don't know what you're trying to do, and you found out that these people already know where you are coming from and where you are going to, when you found out something like this, you begin to look for a way to defend yourself, trying to make the public believe that you are not even aware of what you're doing, or maybe your intention was so different from what the world is talking about. Seriously, this is a full-grown woman who happens to own this store, and all you could think, or all the doors in this world that you need to create, was something that is a reminder of people's past experience. Is something that remind people of what they actually went through. But in the other hand, a lot of people are trying to talk about or do what will actually make them forget that this actually existed. And when you want to talk about stuff like this, a lot of people will want to come and defend this and tell you that, oh my god, why are you still talking about something that existed 400 years back? People are moving on. We are no more in that era. There is nothing like Ray and Sis. There's nothing like slow. There's nothing like that. You're just trying to put two hairs together. No, this is what we're talking about. Who could tell me that a matured woman like this wouldn't know what exactly she's doing? Who would tell me that somebody of this category, a pan-colored person, wouldn't know that this thing you are doing is actually wrong? And when I saw the video for the first time, the first thing I was asking myself is that who is actually going to purchase this? Because I believe that, okay, people are just going to what is she doing? This is not right. But boom, somebody already purchased it. and this person was like best friend forever. What is all this? What is all this? When we think that things are getting, these are beginning to fall into shape, or things are beginning to get normal, boom, another Karen will want to prove us wrong that okay, what we are actually doing is just in vain. Like, to me, it's actually not in vain, because if it's not the way at which people call out these people, do you think that the way at which they do stuff like this will reduce? A lot of them actually want to do stuff so bad, but the fear of being called out is what makes some of them to still be in a low light. Despite the way that people are advocating for this, people are calling Karens out, people are trying to like, oh my god, they still find a way to still show the level at which, like, seriously. And now she is trying to turn the table around, trying to use her white tears to justify her wicked art. This is what we're talking about. This is the privilege a lot of people are talking about. This is what some people actually like. I posted a video yesterday of why these people want to be oppressed so bad. Now, because she knew that she's been called out for doing the obvious wrong thing, now she's feeling oppressed. She's turning the table around, trying to make it seem as if, oh my god, I'm in trouble. These people are coming for me. But you, in the other hand, already gave rooms for stuff like this. Why will a grown woman who calls herself an artist actually put these stuff in her store and nobody is saying anything about it until when we just start talking about it? Like, let's just assume that there's nothing like internet, there's nothing like awareness like this, so this is how she will just keep on selling stuffs like this. Not only her, people like her could actually selling stuffs like this, and people will just go there buying it, keeping it in their homes. Before you know it, they're actually selling, you know what I mean? Seriously. When I saw this, I was highly not impressed at all. I was not impressed with this. This is wrong in the eyes of man, in the eyes of the world, in the eyes of God. And these people are the same people that is always telling us, oh, we need to just forget about what happened in the past. We just need to move on. We need to be our brother's keeper. We need to come together. Like, how do you want us to do that when you keep on doing stuff like this to us? I seriously, not only that she had different types of dolls, she had to, like, she know exactly what she's doing. She painted the other one the blackface. Like, and this woman is someone that's talking as if she don't know what she's doing. With the person that even purchased this, calling it best friend forever. Like, what is all this? These people that you guys are your ancestors, as you claim, oh my god, I'm not the person that did it, it was actually my ancestors. Your ancestors have done so much for these people that they want to do everything possible for them to forget their struggles, their humiliations and all of that, but you guys keep on rubbing it on their faces. Like, seriously, what is this? How can a grown woman who actually know the history, especially the history of America, do something like this, and the public thinks she's actually doing nothing is wrong with that? There is everything wrong with this. Like, in the eyes of someone that know what the truth is all about, this is wrong. This is very wrong. We shouldn't find ourselves doing stuff like this, trying to provoke people or trying to provoke some set of people. Like, what is it that these people have actually done to you guys? Sometimes they want to create something in their own safe places. They want to create happiness, their own wealth and all of that. But you guys will just bet on reminding them of their past experience. You keep on reminding them of what their ancestors have to go through in order to put you in a better position that you are enjoying today. But when you are asked to, pay for reparation, that is when you come out and talk about how you were not involved in whatever your ancestors did. But what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? It was just yesterday I posted a video of the same pan-colored woman. I don't know what is wrong with these women. Same pan-colored woman talking about how black people never own any country. They are just good at picking. Because she saw that Beyonce released an album, a country music album, and now she was so agitated and decided to spill things that she thought she's gonna get away with it. And I was just impressed for the fact that it's even the pan-colored people that actually took it to the next level. Like, seriously, what if we are doing stuff like this as an adult? What are we actually teaching our younger generations? This is why these things will continue from generation to generation to generation, because if you as a grown-up woman have stuff like this and you think it's okay, your offspring will do the same thing. And this is why generation to generation we keep on talking the same thing, and nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. Why would you use people's suffering as a cruise, as something entertaining? Like, what kind of human being is this? Like, seriously, this is not right. Like, guys, I just want to stop here. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And don't forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Why not just leave me your own sense in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or what. We're just here for educational, informative, purposes, guys. Please share this video, subscribe if you're here to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next one.